Fit and 10 Nation, it is day 63 of the Fit and 10 Challenge. And it is late at night here. We're having a get-together at the studio as I speak into the camera. I actually snuck away to do this video. I should have done it earlier, but I had an extremely busy day, but no problem. We get it done. Okay. 2 more days left on the promo. So if you want to get 50% off the next challenge, you got to join before the weekend ends, okay? So join before the weekend ends, you'll get another 50% off. If you're not sure if you should join, ask me and I'll tell you. I will probably say the majority of you can do it again. There might be a few of you who I would say maybe we're going to move on. We're going to transfer you up. And I only say that if you are somebody who really doesn't, who, you know, maybe done the challenge multiple times already, and or is ready just for that next level. Okay, so if I recommend to you to do the challenge again, don't feel like you're a failure, because you're not. This challenge is, you know, it's designed so that you do, you know, many times. Okay, not just once. Okay. So we talked a little bit yesterday about fiber and soluble and insoluble and its caloric value, how it gets digested. I'm not sure what's wrong with me here. Maybe I've been yelling too much tonight. And somebody had mentioned about gut health, so I thought I would bring this up, and we'll eventually get to fiber and gut health. We'll touch upon it briefly tonight as well. But I'm going to go through basically 10. Do I have 10? Do I have 10? I got somewhere about 10. 10 things that you can do to help improve your gut health, okay, via natural means. So here we go. Okay, number 1. Increase your intake of vegetables, fruit, nuts, legumes, and non-gluten whole grains. Okay. When we talk about vegetables, we're talking about cruciferous vegetables, things like broccoli and cauliflower and bok choy and pak choy and Brussels sprouts and kale. These are really, really good for your gut. Really, really good for reducing GI tract inflammation. Okay. Number 2, eat high quality protein. So the protein, the high quality amino acids are necessary for the lining of your gut. Okay, they're imperative for the lining of your intestinal tract. Okay, so you can only get that through sources of protein, and we want good quality protein with lots of essential amino acids. Okay. Number 3. Avoid refined carbs and processed foods, as they are often associated with inflammatory type additives. Okay, and these are generally speaking, these foods contain a reduced diversity of microbiota, and are largely associated with chronic, not just GI inflammation, but general inflammation in the body. Okay. So there are 3 things right there to help with your gut health, okay, which is super important, and we're learning more and more about gut health and how it seems to be almost like the root to the health of the rest of your body, especially your mind, which is very, very interesting. There's more and more research coming out to this. And it kind of makes sense, because, you know, this is essentially where things basically all get absorbed and enter into the body, right? So very, very interesting to hear about, learning more about the enteric system, right? The connection of your gut to your brain. A lot of depression, they believe, is associated with your gut health, which is very, very interesting. So we'll touch upon that in the future. Okay, we've only got a week left here of videos, but we'll touch upon that more tomorrow. We'll talk more about gut health. All right, it's going to be a short video tonight. Let's get the message of the day, and it is this: very simple one. It's what I mentioned to people before they start the challenge, and it really applies to anything in life that you're doing. Essentially, it is, if you have the heart, you will be successful. So if you have the heart to do whatever it is you set out to do, you will be successful, because that's really what matters. It doesn't matter about your intelligence. It doesn't matter about, you know, your believed ability. It doesn't matter about what other people say. It doesn't matter about, experience is going to have some bearing, but it's not going to be the end all be all, right? What matters at the end of the day is what lies here, because if this is strong enough and you keep going, you will be successful in whatever you're trying to do. It is inevitable, because you will not give up and you will keep trying, right? I mean, we think about all the times in history where people have tried things and been unsuccessful, but they tried and they tried and they tried and they tried and they tried. I mean, it didn't, you know, there's this, I mean, I don't know if Edison actually tried 1,000 times to get the light bulb right, but that is the story. So, you know, he may have not tried 1,000 times, maybe he did. Sure enough, he'd probably try a lot, okay? I mean, let's say he tried 50 times, okay? You would think, like, after trying 30 times, or maybe even 20 times, that this just ain't gonna work. Legend has it he did 1,000 times before he got it right. So, you know, you got to keep pursuing. You got to keep trying, right? If you want to be successful at something, you got to keep working. Very few people get it easy. Okay, I don't know anybody that gets it easy. I'm sure there are some outliers, but you know, you can't look at outliers, right? You got to look at, you got to look at. You know what? It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. You know. And this is actually just a side note, just to remind me of something right now when somebody said, what should I lift, right? What should I lift? What do other people do? Who cares? There is no should I. I always tell people, I don't know and I don't care. Let's see what you can do, and let's get it so you can improve, okay? And, you know, we can set goals, but I never want to set a ceiling, or I never want to set something that this is where you're good. Because there is no, in my mind, there is no good. There is no bad. It's just, this is where you are, and sky's the limit, okay? Anyway, bit of a tangent there. But if you have the heart, basically, guys, you know what I'm saying. If you have the heart, you will be successful at whatever you do, because the heart is there, right? The heart is there. It's the energy that's put into it, right? That's what will bring success. Guys, day 63, wrap up here. Submit, commit to this challenge. You've got 1 week left, officially speaking, 1 week left of this challenge. Positive energy, positive vibes. Give your gratitude. Some other people wrote me in some gratitude, so I'm going to read that maybe tomorrow. And for the love of humanity, believe in yourself. I will talk to y'all soon. See ya, guys. Boom. Out of here.